Hello and welcome to episode 98 of my playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, where I will not be using Charm or Intimidate dialogue options or Paragon or Renegade interrupts. Before I talk to, I believe it's Anderson, let's just double check the codex here. Check them out, just gonna do the same stuff. Yep. I wish that, oh, there we go, new stuff. The Battle of Rannoch. The Quarians' plan to take back their homeworld was risky, but led ultimately to the destruction of the Geth. In an initial battle against the Reaper-upgraded Geth's ships, the Quarians found their heavy fleet and a portion of the patrol fleet outmatched. To stave off defeat, the Quarians retreated at FTL speeds to rally with the civilian fleet on the far side of Rannoch's sun, Tikkun. Temporarily hidden, but with only minutes of advance warning should a Geth scout spot them, the Quarians planned counterattacks to disrupt the Geth link with the Reapers. First preying on a damaged Geth dreadnought, the Quarians followed by sending strike teams to Rannoch's surface to destroy the Reaper that was transmitting improved software to Geth forces. After the Quarians eliminated the Reaper, the Geth's processing power dropped precipitously, and the bandwidth became clogged with queries for new instructions. Quarian fighters reported the exact positions of Geth ships so that the live ships could fire safely on the Geth from the far side of Tikkun. Using the star's gravity as a slingshot, the Geth command and control network was now in tatters. Their forces separated by... Oh, I read that wrong. Reported the exact positions of the Geth ships so that the live ships could fire safely on the Geth from the far side of Tikkun, using the star's gravity as a slingshot. The Geth command and control network was now in tatters, their forces separated by vast distances. The Quarians hunted them like animals. It was not a one-sided victory. Despite vast losses, the Geth staged a tireless defense, but it was final. It's too bad what happened to the Geth, but I'm 99% sure that I could not have possibly saved them all without using Paragon or Renegade or Charm or Intimidate.
Commander, something on your mind?
I actually don't even know if it was possible. I don't even think it's necessarily possible to have saved them all since Tali was exiled. I don't think it's possible if Tali's exiled. Have I asked this before? Yeah, I have. I think. Yeah, I have. I think. Let's just go through all the options again.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only son of a bitch I've got who knows how to kill Reapers.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Your dossier says otherwise, Shepard. You were trapped on a cruise all those years ago, and you were the only one to make it out alive. Back then I saw more than just a soldier in the making.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care, they went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Rannoch some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Quarians make good allies. We need every ship we can get our hands on, and they've got plenty. But Admiral Chorus's death was a blow. Part of their civilian fleet panicked, scattered, and got picked off by Reapers.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful, and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about the Turians and Krogan?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Erdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else, as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
Okay. More reading. Quarian engineers. Quarians are renowned for their skills with technology and synthetic intelligence. Life on the flotilla has allowed them to become experts at fixing and constructing ship systems with limited time and resources. Given similar constraints, they have been able to speed the Crucible's construction. Admiral Daro Zen. Admiral Daro Zen is head of Quarian Special Projects research vessels that create... I read that wrong. Admiral Daro Zen is head of Quarian Special Projects, research vessels that create and improve the technology that keeps the Quarian flotilla operational. Studying the Geth all her life, Zen is an expert on synthetic intelligences. Migrant Fleet Marine Specialists. Due to their thin suits and weak immune systems, Migrant Fleet Marines cannot withstand firefights as easily as other races. As such, they frequently opt for guerrilla tactics that involve ambushes, sabotage, and extensive use of tech mines. Despite these limitations, they are surprisingly effective soldiers, even with the odds stacked against them. Their utilization of advanced weapons technology like the Rieger carbine, arc pistol, and ADOS rifle ensure that a Quarian specialist is a worthwhile addition to any N7 team. Quarian Heavy Fleet. Any pirates or mercenaries attempting to prey on the Quarian flotilla must contend with the Heavy Fleet's cruisers, frigates, fighters, and carriers. The Heavy Fleet is led by Admiral Han Garrow. The Admiral firmly believes in the importance of ship maintenance and regular training exercises, and actively encourages those on pilgrimage to seek out technology that will upgrade his fleet's capabilities. As a result, cutting-edge technology is often found in the best of the Heavy Fleet's vessels. Updated. Deleting the Geth heretics significantly decreased their numbers, giving the Quarians an advantage when their flotilla began the assault on Rannoch. Updated. The patrol fleet sacrificed several of its ships to take the brunt of the Geth's attacks on the Heavy Fleet, buying the Heavy Fleet time to repair its frigates and launch a successful counterattack. Updated. The Quarians have recovered large amounts of materials from the wreckage of Heretic Station. This has allowed them to accelerate repairs to the Heavy Fleet while using higher quality parts, making the remaining ships more durable. Also, I need to read this header. The Quarians are skilled engineers with one of the largest fleets in the galaxy. Each of their vessels has been repaired, restocked, and armed for confrontation with the Reapers. Quarian Patrol Fleet. Alright. The patrol fleet are scouts, flying ahead of the flotilla on the lookout for mineable bodies and hostile forces. They scan space with VI systems and pick up heat signatures or other signs of foreign vessels. As the first ships to be targeted in any conflict, some of the Quarians' finest engineers monitor and repair the patrol fleet's shielding. The fleet's commanding officer, Admiral Shalaran, relies on speed and shields during combat. Updated. Diluting the Geth heretics significantly decreased their numbers, giving the Quarians an advantage when the flotilla began the assault on Rannoch. Alright, I'm not going to read that one twice down. Quarian civilian fleet. The civilian fleet makes up most of the Quarian flotilla. Properly coordinated, the fleet compensates for its lack of dedicated warships with its sheer numbers. Even its smallest crafts are equipped with ship-to-ship weaponry. The civilian live ships, enormous floating gardens that produce food for the Quarians, have also been fitted with massive Thanix cannons to provide heavy firepower. Deleting Geth heretics, blah, blah, blah. Updated. When Admiral Zalkor's ship was destroyed, some civilian fleet captains panicked and attempted to flee the system. They were cut down by the Geth before they could escape through the mass relay. That's unfortunate.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we can beat them.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal. Commander?
Intelligence report. The Geth War. Order of battle. Quarian migrant fleet. Approximately 50,000 ships, of which heavy fleet. Approximately 3,000 ships, mainly light cruisers and heavy frigates. Patrol fleet, approximately 5,000 ships, mainly light frigates. Civilian fleet, 3 live ships, 42,000 ships, various classes. Systems Alliance, Normandy SR2. Geth forces, Geth fleet, approximately 20,000 vessels. 1 capital dreadnought, 28 dreadnoughts. Geth core, unknown number. Losses, Geth, complete loss. Quarian, approximately 20% of the migrant fleet. Report as follows. Under the direction of Admiral Han Garel, the Quarians launched an assault across 4 Geth-occupied systems in an effort to retake Rannoch. Thanks to an experimental technology developed by Admiral Daro Zed, the Quarians were able to essentially blind the Geth ships that were stationed at Shorum in the Far Rim. Taking them by surprise, the Quarians carved their way through the majority of the Geth fleet with relative ease, obliterating the Geth Dyson bubble around the system's sun and severely damaging their unfinished megastructure. This large-scale destruction caused irretrievable loss of a number of Geth programs and memories. Pressing their advantage, the migrant fleet moved into the Perseus Vale, launching another offensive in orbit over Rannoch. The Geth's mounting losses of both programs and mobile platforms forced the Geth to confront their impending mortality. In their desperation, the Geth consensus appealed to the Reapers for assistance, and the Reapers immediately took advantage of the situation. The introduction of the Advanced Reaper Code allowed the Geth to respond both violently and effectively, trapping the migrant fleet and forcing them to retreat to the far side of the system. Coordinating with Quarian Marine Forces and Norspec Corps. What is that? Normandy Special Operations, that's right. Strike Team boarded the Geth Dreadnought to shut down the Reaper signal. With the broadcast offline and the Reaper's control interrupted, the Quarians gained the upper hand once again. The Geth managed a continuous defense, but as fleet damages increased and their collective intelligence dimmed, they calculated that a sustained attack was ultimately self-defeating. While some mobile platforms remain active with the old code, the units separated from the Geth consensus pose little threat to their creators and will update within 1 day via FTL CommBuoy. Having retaken Rannoch, The Quarians are now focusing on rebuilding their fleets in preparation for an inevitable Reaper attack. The Admiralty Board claimed that their victory had come without significant loss to the migrant fleet, but with 20% of the population missing or killed, the remaining ships damaged, and resources severely strained, their efforts to rebuild are greatly hindered. The Quarians have contacted the Coalition and asked for aid, specifically for palladium deposits, to allow them to upgrade the patrol fleet's cyclonic barrier technology.
Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just... enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, Trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions. Commander?
Talizora, I found work to do. From Talizora, Shepard, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to join Adams in engineering. It seems like the best place for me to help, as long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute. Tally. Quarian Admiralty Progress Report from Shalaran Vas Rannoch. Commander, our work on Rannoch continues to go well. The Geth left impressive technology and raw materials that we have used to make repairs and return our fleet to fighting strength. While we have focused primarily on providing support for the more fortified Turian fleet, we have also been able to evacuate key colonies and hold back Reaper skirmishing forces. Our most experienced technical experts are assisting with the Crucible. We have more experience with unfamiliar technologies than any other species, and I promise you that we will burn the Reapers from the sky as soon as the catalyst is installed. The ocean winds of my homeworld call, Commander. When this is over, I will stand on the shore and remember your name with gratitude. Until then, our fleet is yours. Kila Salai, Admiral Shalaran Vas Rannoch. Krios, Kolyat, Memorial Service. From Kolyat, Krios. Commander, I was somewhat surprised to receive a comm call from the Council. They would like to hold what humans call a memorial service. The Solarian Councilor seems to want to hold it at the Hanar Embassy. I think that it would be fitting, given my father's relationship with the Hanar. I would like you to be there, as well as those people on the Normandy who knew my father. I understand at human services people speak well of the dead. It seems appropriate for you to conduct this part as the commander of the Normandy. To be honest, I am somewhat nervous. I might recall an inappropriate memory in front of everyone. Thank you. This will mean a great deal to me. Allers, Diana, let's talk the Quarian War. From Diana Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on Vid? Diana.
Come on, Edie. Look, I know how you feel, but...
That is unlikely, Jeff. An entire species of synthetics has been utterly destroyed.
Edie, the Geth had already gone over to the Reapers before. I couldn't risk them doing it again.
That is a reasonable concern. But you are aware that I am Cerberus technology. Can you trust me?
Come on, Edie, don't be like that. You're part of the crew.
And if forced to choose between saving me and saving you, Shepard would save you.
Edie.
That's true.
I can understand your rationale. You instinctively side with the familiar.
That's a load of crap. The Geth didn't get turned into husks. They chose to join the Reapers. Extenuating circumstances, yeah, but still. Some of the Geth saw the Reapers as gods. So don't act like we're the bad guys for not trusting them.
You are right, Jeff. But that thought is likely not a comfort to Legion.
Legion is dead, okay? And he's a synthetic, so he doesn't have a soul, so he's not in any afterlife, he's just dead. He's a machine, and so are you.
Commander?
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Hello, Shepard.
I guess Tali disagrees with him not having a soul thing, though, considering she told Legion that he does have a soul. But Tali's wrong.
Always good to see you, Commander.
You have nothing to say.
Good to know we don't have to worry about the Geth anymore. It looks like we just need to get the Asari on board, and we can finally focus on the Reapers. But I don't suppose it'll be as easy as all that.
Nothing ever is.
One step at a time, I guess. 300 years it took to take back the Quarian homeworld. I sure as hell hope it doesn't take that long for us. I'm ready to see Earth again, Shepard. Hey.
Hey there.
Another Reaper has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. And I am pleased you did not ally with the synthetics. That would have been a grave mistake. I only hope the Quarians show as much resolve. They should have wiped their machines out long ago. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks. Your Quarian seems pleased with your choice. Perhaps she will reward you with a reproductive ritual.
Ha! Unfortunately, I don't think that humans and Quarians are able to reproduce with each other, but hey, maybe we're genetically similar enough that it would work.
Commander.
Well, no, because our proteins are built on different amino acids or whatever. It's probably not possible.
You comment on every woman's figure but mine.
Well,
What? You don't like my legs?
Gabby, it's you. You know?
No chicken shit, I don't know. All you do is make stupid sexist comments to avoid saying anything real.
Gabby, now's not the time. We've got work to do. Responsibilities.
Ah, grow a pair, Ken. Look around you. Tomorrow may not come. Something to say or no?
Gabby, please. We have a duty to the ship and the crew.
What about us? Just listen to yourself. Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
We're not fighting this war for ourselves, Donnelly. We're fighting for the people close to us. Time is short.
I see your point, Commander. Gabby, I think your legs are spectacular.
Well, that's a start.
Commander.
Nothing to say about Tali? Okay.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry, from Rannoch. In the old days, I'd sent any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
Planetary defenses are under Quarian control, and we're establishing facilities for food production. Geth tech is still similar enough to ours that we've got a ton of raw material for repairs. We'll be up and fighting soon.
I wish your people could take the time to rebuild properly. But you know I need the fleet.
No, we've spent centuries running. The Quarians are ready to fight. You gave me back my world, Shepard. I'll do whatever it takes to give you back yours.
Tali.
Nothing stands between us now. Whatever the galaxy throws at us, I'll be at your side. By the way, I left something for you up in your cabin. Go have a look. We lost a lot of people, but we're finally home. When this war is over, Rannoch will be beautiful again. With Rannoch reclaimed, my people can finally help with Earth. Hey, Shepard.
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth-Quarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
Is Legion on here now? There he is, Legion.
I know that wasn't an easy call, but I'm glad the Quarians came out on top. I just can't see the Geth as real, you know? Ever since Eden Prime, losing the 212, I'll never forgive them for that. Anyway, I'm glad that's all behind us now.
It's just the camera can't go where I want it to go. If I stand on this side. Nope. Well, that's annoying. I'll just have to put it like right here. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to go look for you. I have a question.
What's up?
I wasn't sure. Well, it's not exactly regulation.
I'm curious. Shoot.
Laying there in the hospital, I had a lot of time to think. Lots of stuff going on, lots to try and deal with.
I understand. I've spent more time in hospitals than my own ship.
This sounds like AI.
And thanks for coming by. Hospitals always make me nervous. Something about shuffling off our mortal coil, you know? I couldn't wait to get out of there. I hate hospitals, hate the smell, hate the colors, hate the reminder of the end, you know?
You had a question?
Yeah, well, I guess I'll come out and ask. You were dead, weren't you? I mean, really dead, right?
So I heard. I couldn't say for sure, but I think so.
What did you see? Bright light? Dark tunnel? Anything?
That's a big question, Ash. I'm not sure the answer will be what you're looking for.
It is what it is, Shepard. There's no right or wrong.
I was wondering when you would come out and ask me. People haven't really asked.
That's hard to believe. You died. You saw what's next. How can anyone not be curious about that?
I don't like that they did this. Assuming that this is AI, which it sounds like, it's either AI or it's a bad replacement voice actors. I don't like this. Plus, they didn't get the audio quality right. Maybe it would be more bearable if it actually sounded like they were speaking inside of the ship, but this is just not good. I don't even know which mod added this.
All right. I'll tell you what I know. The truth is, I don't remember much.
What do you mean?
I remember floating after an explosion in the Normandy pushed me out into space. There was a sharp pain in my chest. I couldn't breathe but could feel air being leached from my lungs. I struggled, tried to stop the air from leaking. All pointless. It didn't take long before it went all black.
Did you see anything?
I did see a light.
Really?
It was the Cerberus lab, Ash. Nothing else. I heard voices, muffled for a bit. The next time I woke up, I had to escape the facility.
So you don't know?
I don't. I'm sorry.
I guess the big question won't get answered today.
I'm afraid not.
Well, crap. You failed as my life after death inside Source.
I could dance for you.
Please don't.
Plus, that dialogue itself, like the writing, isn't that great either. Whatever. Fine. It's done with now. This was already bad, right? Yeah.
You made the right call, Commander. The Quarians will be a big help with the tech stuff. Commander?
It's strange. When I first met the Geth, they were hunting me down. I was terrified of them, but I'm not glad they're gone. The Geth could have been powerful allies.
Do you believe the Geth could have been anything more than that?
You mean truly sentient? The way Legion kept saying? I'm sorry, Edie. I don't know.
I regret we no longer have the opportunity to find out.
Edie is very salty.
There's nothing left of the Geth. The Quarians were thorough. Good to see you again, Shepard.
A pleasure to see you. Commander.
And that's the end of the Geth. A couple years back, it would have been the end of all our troubles, too. Remember Novaria? Ilos? Therum? They were everywhere. The Geth spilled a lot of blood. I'm not sorry to see them go. Now let's make sure the Reapers join them. This has to make Tali happy. It's not every day you get to vanquish your mortal enemy. So, who needs their ass kicked now?
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the Quarians just fought a devastating war with the Geth. Now they're allies against the Reapers. But are the Quarians in any condition to fight a second war so soon?
They don't have a choice. None of us do.
Several important people are questioning the Quarians' judgment in starting a war with the Geth. I've also gotten word they fired on a dreadnought that you were aboard. Is this the kind of ally we want aiming heavy weaponry at Reapers on Earth?
Friendly fire could level entire cities, and it would still be better than what the Reapers do. In my case, a Quarian got passionate over the fate of his homeworld. Something everyone should understand by now. I don't hold a grudge about it. The Quarians are our allies, and we're grateful to have them.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed, So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the Galaxy we've got another fleet.
Aye aye, Commander.
Glycine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, alanine. They all are aliphatic, so you will not see.
See if the animations are still the same here. They probably are. That's gonna be one. Alright, that's all of them. Oh, say hi to the hamster on here.
My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Talizora, engineering volunteers. From Talizora, Shepard. I have been getting a number of requests from people wanting to join my engineering team. It seems that everyone wants to serve on the Normandy now, and to think, the Admiralty Board tried to humiliate me by calling me Voss Normandy. I talked to Adams, and he seems eager to add more experts who would help improve the ship's performance. I have added their details to the crew manifest. Tally. Just a second, I got a text in my phone. Alright, let's see. Normandy personnel. Okay. Let's see, so I was looking at additional crew, engineer, medical team, and we have a second one. Bonus health, power bonus health, power cooldown, power damage. Power, health and cooldown, I think. Okay, let's see. I have a connection to him. So, what does he give? Installation and maintenance of Quarian Ezo Afterburner. Okay. Yeah, sure. And let's see the other one. I know her too, although I wasn't able to help her. What about him? Do I have a connection to him? Yeah. I don't. Let's do that one. Him though. Well, actually, the scanner might be better. Okay. I need to set. Alright, so I'm gonna read the new codex stuff. Desperate measures. Faced with utter annihilation, military planners have considered extreme solutions in their quest to stop the Reapers. The two most plausible are the destruction of mass relays and the use of starships as suicide weapons. Destroying a mass relay to stop the Reaper's advance is infeasible. Although it has recently been proven that mass relays can be destroyed, a ruptured relay liberates enough energy to ruin any terrestrial world in the relay's solar system. It would take too long to evacuate the millions or billions of people living near each relay, and the Council is unwilling to sacrifice that many lives when combat stands a chance of saving them. Even if Garden World were to survive the relay's destruction, the Reapers have infinite patience. They traveled out of dark space using conventional FTL travel within the galaxy. Using conventional FTL. Travel within the galaxy is not an insurmountable barrier. Meanwhile, starships are too costly to be used as projectiles, given that it would take many collisions to seriously harm a Reaper. Some armchair admirals suggest that a single starship traveling faster than light could obliterate a Reaper capital ship, but all ships based on Mass Effect technology possess hardwired safety features to prevent FTL collisions. If a ship's FTL plotter finds a significant object in the path of a planned jump, the FTL drive refuses to fire in the first place. This is not a perfect safety feature. The sensors can only scan for objects within a reasonable distance at light speed, and a navigator must plot the rest of the course. But it is so inherent to the FTL warm-up process that removing it is nigh impossible. Cynical intelligence analysts note that the secret of Mass Effect technology, including that safety system, has always been attributed to the Protheans, just as the mass relays were. Alright. Okay. There's not a new description, is there? Yeah. It's the same description. Alright. Time to see if there are any side missions to do here, and then continue the story.
Signal confirmed.
All right. Right, before I go to the Citadel, I'm going to check the War Assets Terminal. Hunter Platoon is a Marine reconnaissance unit that operates deep behind enemy lines, undertaking surveillance on enemy positions, including a large number of S-class operatives, and it was Ashley Williams' unit prior to her being recalled to the Normandy. Many of the unit's personnel were lost in a recent action against the Reapers. However, one team has been recovered from the Petra Nebula. There's other stuff here, I thought. Yeah, I thought there was... whatever. Alliance? Was it in the Alliance? Yeah, because Alliance would be Systems Alliance. That would be Humanity. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to go see if Ashley has anything to say about that crew that was picked up.
Commander?
Nope. CIC. Alright, let's go talk to people.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Let's start at the embassies.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Reaper forces have claimed the Argus road cluster after heavy fighting. Reports also have them entering the Perseus Vale near Geth's space. Reaper forces have been sighted in the Parnithus system, within striking distance of Thessia, the Asari homeworld.
Sector status recognized.
Cerberus has struck again, this time on the colony of Callisto. Attempted sabotage of the domed city of Sinu was thwarted by Calistonian defense forces. Security Master General... Tarn has come under recent criticism for his creation of internment camps for Calliston's human minority. From across the Milky Way, this is the Alliance News Network.
Oh, I missed this apparently. How did I miss these things?
Atreus Tarn credits the timely action to a tip-off from a maintenance worker.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia. known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Okay, more codex stuff. Asari government. The Asari came late to the concept of world government. For centuries, their homeworld of Thessia was dotted with loose confederacies of great republican cities. The closest earthly equivalent would be the ancient Mediterranean city-states. Since the Asari culture values consensus and combination, there was little impetus to form larger principalities. Rather than hoard resources, the Asari bartered freely. Rather than attack one another over different philosophies, they sought to understand one another. Only in the information age did the city-states grow close. Communication over internet evolved into an electronic democracy. Asari have no politicians or elections, but a freewheeling, all-inclusive legislature that citizens can participate in at will. Policy debates take place at all hours of the day in official chat rooms and forums moderated by specially programmed virtual intelligences. All aspects of policy are open to plebiscite at any time. In any given debate, the Asari tend to lend the most credence to the opinions of any matriarch's presence, nearly always deferring to the experience of these millennia-old wise women. Achieving consensus through public debate may take too long in a crisis. In cases where prompt, decisive action is required, the Asari defer to the wisdom of local matriarchs. Wait, there was other codex stuff? Oh, primary.
Jelix, the Asari homeworld, Thessia, is the core of the largest economy in the Milky Way. The planet's reserves of Element Zero are so vast that they affect its price galaxy-wide. Because life on Thessia evolved in an EZO-rich environment, the world is home to a wealth of both biotically active and EZO-resistant species. Travel to the planet is strictly controlled, but smuggling remains an issue. Thessia is host to varying republics instead of a single government, and although each maintains a formidable military, it is notable for having long been free of internal or external wars. The Asari are renowned for their cultural and political dominance, and they excel in ambassadorial ventures. They have a strong presence in Citadel politics and galactic policy. However, it is the unfocused political structure of their homeworld that has left the Thessians unprepared for the current conflict.
Ah!
Biotics is the...
With the Elcor homeworld taken
Oh,
by
right. Is there new stuff? No, that's rapid transit. Okay.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers.
I think there's something I can talk to that Asari about, but I'm gonna go here and then go back and then see if suddenly, oh, you can give this thing to her now.
Reaper forces have been sighted in the pond.
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you. No, I know what I said. Divert forces to the new coordinates. Trust me. We may not be able to stop the Reapers, but I think we can predict their movements now.
All right, before I do any, I'm gonna be done for the day. I'm just gonna go to the Armax Arsenal Arena and do a round real quick, just so that this wasn't an all talking episode. And then I'm gonna be done for this episode. Okay.
I just don't see what the point is.
No, you wouldn't, you joyless turd.
No.
Who's up next? Maybe we should watch that now.
Did you see that last shot? The next match will be starting soon. Good luck to the competitors.
Hey, glad you can make it. I've got us set up.
Commander Shepard will be fighting tonight on behalf of LCOS Combine. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Oh, come on.
Kill streak.
Nice shot. Where's the bonus? Oh, did I get it? I got it, I guess.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
No, what am I doing? And she's down again. Where's the thing? Oh, there he is. No! I'm an idiot.
Commander Shepard will be fighting tonight on behalf of LCOS Combine. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
And she's down already. Jack, how are you so bad at this? Down again. She's not even taking cover. She's just standing out in the open asking to be hit. Oh, I'm almost dead. Take cover, Jack.
Right.
On it. End of round 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
Also, switch your weapon.
Yep.
Kill streak.
Oh, yay.
Damn, it's nice to relax. Not worrying about the kids.
It's worth the stress to watch the people you're commanding come into their own, though.
Shut up.
Who said I was talking about you?
You know, if there is a god, that's what she sounds like. Just a big, deep boom to let you know everything's gonna be okay. Thanks for coming, Shepard.
Wouldn't have missed it.
I'm here all the time.
Starting soon. Enjoy the show.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head to the next level here.
As long as we're not next.
Did I get anything for... Guess... No, I didn't. Okay.
Who's up next?
Did you notice the guy with the cap and the weird walk checking it out?
Oh, you mean the human with the hot robot?
Hot? A hot robot? Really?
Are you serious? You're the one standing here drooling over some car.
Well, at least his robot friend had taste in cars.
Nice.
I realized I accidentally had my headphones on backwards. That's why I was so confused about where things were coming from. Like, oh, it's on my left? No, it's actually on my right. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
So where are we going?
Activating external cameras.
I didn't know this shuttle had virtual windows.
Bet there's more you don't know about this bird.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before Mass Effect fields, there was no such thing as inertial dampeners.
Yeah?
Here, feel this.
Whoa!
That, my friend, is unadulterated momentum. Want to really feel it?
Show me.
You see? Doesn't take much to pull a few Gs. Back in the day, pilots would wear G-suits. It squeezes your body so that the blood stays in your head in tight maneuvers. I'd wear a G-suit when flying my Trident. In a fighter, it's common to transfer power from the inertial dampeners to other systems.
You miss flying fighters? Can't imagine you're too thrilled to be flying a shuttle.
Hell no. I'm not just any shuttle pilot. I'm your shuttle pilot. Wouldn't have it any other way. When you're on the ground, weapon in hand, you're invincible. But when we're approaching an LZ, you're just another soldier. Vulnerable. Nothing you can do if we're shot down. Getting you to the ground alive is a responsibility I wouldn't trust to anyone else.
I'm fortunate to have you, Steve.
Anytime, Shepard.
Alright. We're gonna go Normandy Docking Bay. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to be kept up to date on future uploads.